Good day. This is not me. This is the maps online. Does anybody see the nose, the open mouth, the eyes, the hair of wool, okay, the heart, the tail, the feet, and the body? The incoming from the heart. This is the heart and the lungs. This, my friend, okay, is the Great Lakes. That's what it looks like. Another thing I want to show you here in Canada is this piece over here. In Canada, here is the nose. Here are the eyes. Here is the top of the head. Okay, if you hold it further away, I mean, I can't see through this, but there's a man sitting here with a little wave on his head, and they're driving. They're driving the country away. I'm going to see if I can find another map with this in it. I'm just trying to find another map. Another highway map. Going to move some stuff over to the side. Okay, I found one. And here's this. The same seems to be the same image, which is over here. Okay, I'm going to bring it back and show you that in here, in this void spot, can you see it? There's an eye. Here he's sitting over here. His feet are over here. His arms are over here, and he's driving Canada this way. This man is over here in the north, Baffin Islands, I presume, and he's driving Canada this way. The extension, okay, the extension of this map, okay, which I'm going to just give me a second. Just give me a second. Map of North America. Okay, when I punch this in and I bring it back up, if you take a look, right, when they touch Russia and kiss, this is like the moose. Do you see the head over here? There's a big head here, feet here, and feet here. Well, this big animal is being driven by this blue man. You remember the little man we saw before? See this little guy over here, his eye, his legs. See this face here, the eye over here. He sits on top and he's riding him like a horse, like a jockey on a horse. Here, we have the animal that blows in the wind. The laughing man is right here. If you look on other maps, you'll see a laughing man right here. And this is the end of the moose and the old goat out of Russia. This is Russia. They don't say Russia. They say Asia and North America. So they say Russia's in Asia. What we think we know about the world and what is the truth and what is the knowledge of the world is all different. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Before I end this video, we're going to add this little piece over here. Box, square, and round numbers. The boxing ring is square, and the ring we play in rounds. The alphabet that is square and round, letters that become round, B, C, D, G, J, O, P, Q, R, S, U. The total of their count is 2, 3, 4, 7, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 3. The total of their count is 51, area Mars, and 132 is the doorway inside creation. 1, 5, 3, 2, 4. 44 is missing for area space. To know that the total count inside these square letters, where there are no rounds, equals to a total of a Pythagorean count of 75 and a high count of 219, 21 the cube and the 9 birth. G and E, this will equal to your cycle of the moon. This will equal to 2 times 1. This will recreate number 29 again. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 plus 9 is 11 equals 29. Plus 1 is 30 creation. Recreates 30 creation. 51, 183 in the church. This one becomes 294. The church and the rotation of the church is inside Uranus. Okay, 9 and 4 is also 6 and 4, which now brings Pluto into Saturn. These are your square and round numbers. These two create 126, and that is the numerological number for man and time. The time cycle, 9 days, because we get 216, 2, 1, and 6, 2, 1, and 9, 2, 1, and 6, the birth and rotation of life. In this one over here, we get 2, well, the total here is 126 plus the alphabetical count of 351 between these two numbers and 126 of these numbers over here leaves us with the total of 477. 747. That 747, when you bring it up over here, 10 becomes 16, 1 and 6 is 7, becomes 67, becomes 13, becomes 4. 07 becomes 67, becomes 13, becomes 04. 13 becomes 04, becomes 64, becomes 10, becomes 16. We now equal to 3693. This is, again, Earth inside Saturn, birth in Pluto. Right over here, Earth 3, Pluto 9, Saturn 93. 64 is the east-west of Mars inside Saturn. This is altered current of the one spirit of the half-life. 77 Christ to 80, the 9 lives of the cat. This will go to 86. 86, and this number over here, it's 157, the one spirit in the moon, will become 163. 474 is the number. 474 is the number. 774 is the number, or 474, whichever way you want to go. 747474. Okay, that's basically the number. Now what happens is inside the addition of these numbers, right? 744. 744. Inside the addition of these numbers, what happens is like this. 1 plus 6, 6 and 7 equals 13 equals 4. 1 and 3 equals 4. Inside, 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 equals 6. 6 times 7 equals 42. 6 plus 7 equals 13 equals 4. This 42 over here, okay, will then be extended to the next area, whereas 13 was at 4. We're now doing 13. We did 67. Now we're doing 13. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 is 3. We get 6, 6, 3. 3, 6, 3. And here we get 474. This is creation. This is the spirit of creation, because in the 7, the only way you get a 7 is with the 1 and the 4. The 1 inside a dice cube. The only way we get it is this one over here, opposite of the 6. And then when we get that, we now have 1 and 4, which creates your DNA 5. 5 goes to all the cycles. That's how we get this. The same time, when I multiply this 6 by 7, or 13, okay, this one over here, 4 times 2, 4 plus 2 equals 8 and 6, 14, becomes 48. The DNA into the sun, and this is space of Pluto. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, 4 times 8, 4 plus 8, will now crisscross these numbers. This number will be 5, this will be 3, electric company. How do we get that? We do this, we crisscross the additions. 1 times 4, 4 times 8, 32, 1 times 4 is 4. Okay, so we add this with this is 17, we add this with this is 36. The total between 36 and 17 equals to 53, electric company, the same number we just did, 5 and 3. Now we crisscross and we get 17, 1 times 7, 1 plus 7. 3 times 6, 3 plus 6 equals to 18, 7, 25, 9 and 8, 17. 9, 8, 17 equals to 42. And now we're back to the original number. We have to make sure that we're always, it's like a stream. Now we get here. 2 times 5, 2 plus 5 is 10 and 7. 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 is now 7 and 8. This is the doorway, so now we're reversing sides. This is 1/4 Earth. 10 and 7 equals to 17. 7 and 8 equals to 15. 1 and 7 equals 8. 1 and 5 equals 6. 8 and 6, we're back to the original number we start with, which equals to 101. This equals to 7 and 8 equals to 15. 5 and 6 equals to 11. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1. Now we crisscross these again. 2 and 6 comes together, and then 1 and 5 comes together. This is the queen, and this is Mars, the queen of Mars. 8 and 6. 101 away from the 7th gate. And that's how we drag this number of 147 that I work with, and what it says at the end, Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I'll put this page online. Thank you for watching.